Some of the Nat 4's we're going to see today are absolutely brutal, especially if your opponent underestimates them, and underestimating your opponent can ultimately lead to destruction. Now, most of these are going to be later draft picks, since underrated units generally tend to be more niche and less of a pick every match situation, so the niche units generally want to be picked at the end of the draft. Here are 6 for today, but there are definitely more that we could add to this list. Skill 2 Cleanse and Debuff Transfer is already pretty strong, especially against control units like Hathor, Rika, and more, but between that and her Skill 3, having a 3-turn defense break and 3-turn Oblivion is very strong, especially against Nana, Vertiheel, Juno, Antares, Tianlang, Ragdoll, Nephthys, and many other units. Sometimes the best solutions are the most obvious. If you're concerned about units violent proccing against you for the next 10 minutes, sometimes the best choice is just to snipe them. I feel crazy saying this since this used to be a unit that I did not like at all, but since she got buffed over the years, I really do like and appreciate Akilah, the Fire Succubus. She's got great turn cycling potential with skill 1. She converts buffs into debuffs with skill 2, and she's got an AoE skill cooldown with skill 3. The great thing is you can combo her with Hathor and Praha, and she can attack sleeping units without waking them up. After his buff, I gotta say Susano is actually a really great unit later in the draft. For the same reason, Diana, Kinky, Vertiheel, and more are strong. He reduces the odds of getting crit on, and then increases his attack gauge whenever he isn't crit on. Not only that, but he absorbs attack gauge with skill 2, and he's built with a high resistance passive. He can be annoying to try and kill, steal turns, and single target control nuke your opponents down. One of the best parts about him is that he's also fusion, which makes him easy to get and skill up. Very free to play friendly. For those of you coming back to the game from taking a break that didn't catch Akilah's buff quite a while ago, he now gets an additional turn after he strips with skill 3, so a full enemy team strip, full attack and crit buff with skill 2, and turn cycling with skill 1 and skill 3. He's pretty popular in RTA Shield Will Cleave teams, but his turn cycle can get pretty nasty, very similar to how things like Ciara can get potentially too many turns. Most people think of Shihwa as a BJ5 leader skill unit, or if you're old school, as a Necropolis B10 unit, but between her skill 2 doing a 2-turn sleep and giving her an extra turn, and her skills 1 and 3 with a lot of multi-hits, which are great with the additional damage artifacts, Shihwa is one of those niche picks that some people really love. Such an underappreciated unit, even I am guilty of not giving her the credit she deserves. There's actually a lot more I want to include in this list, so we'll have to do another one. Let me know what you think is underrated in the comments below, and I'll see you as always in the next one.